9.5, 9.6, 9.8. Round of applause. On deck, we have Justin, but first, manual applause for Alex.
More applause.
Yes, Alex!
Excuse me if I start sweating profusely. 52 days I've been lucky enough to see the sunrise. 52 days to see it reach its peak. 52 days to wave to the sun a goodbye I'll always fear will be the last. The sun I love so dearly, the sun I no longer merely want, but rather need. Its warm complexion ignites a fire in my soul, even on the most bitter of winter days. Days that reality is a dream of my existence. Days that I know I am not strong enough to arise from my slumber alone. But I know that I mustn't miss the sunrise. So I make my daily sacrifices in order to see its shining rays of beauty. The reward I receive makes the suffering bearable, melts the masks that I wear each day off of my face, making the smiles authentic, creating genuine joy. There have been days where ominous clouds have impeded each and every strand of light from coming through. These are times of great trials and persecution, administered to myself through the thoughts of my own mind. Tests questioning who is to blame, what is to blame. Each time the same accusation is concluded. I am the culprit. What I have done will always be wrong in his eyes, and his eyes are my eyes. He does not desire the light, and when the clouds travel out of sight, the sun's light blinds him. Hissing, he flees like the disgusting coward he is, waiting for nightfall to strike once more. But in the bright of day, which is spent with the sun, I do not worry about the hour of his return. He is non-existent at that point. The vitality of your light to my being is what keeps the urge to live alive.
Alex's name makes me think of a list. I'm going to count to 3 in bands that you have never heard of. Alex the Driver, great band you have never heard of. The Monkees, great band you have never heard of. Partridge Family, great band you have never heard of. Hold up your scores, please. We have an 8.2, an 8.4, and an 8.7. Oh, I'm sorry, what?
7.4.
Oh, 7.4. So this, Jonathan, that was 8.2, a 7.4, and 8.7, which shows manual applause. Many people don't know it, but I, being very, very old, went to a college called Boston University. It's in a place called Boston, which existed as far back as 1988 when I graduated. And my buddies were in a band you never heard of called Alex the Driver. Their motto was, "We play for beer." They evolved into a group called Sam Black Church that you also have never heard of, unless you're into speed metal, in which case then you probably know who they are. Total would be?
24.3.
24.3, manual applause.